Hey guys, SpiderBite here, and I got some information for you about Black Ops 2. Is Black Ops 2 destined to even reach the shelves? I don't know. There was an article published last night. I'll put you in touch with the link. This was on a Game Informer, and the article was entitled, Could Black Ops 2's setting land Activision in legal trouble? You remember after Modern Warfare 2, that Infinity Ward and Activision just butted heads, and they lost like something like a third of the studio. Jason West and Vince Zampella, the two heads of Infinity Ward, were fired. Technically, or at least Activision stating they were fired because they were privately in talks with EA, which was, I believe, against their terms of employment with Infinity Ward and Activision. But that's not all. There's a whole legal battle there. West and Zampella claim rights to the Modern Warfare franchise, not the whole entire Call of Duty. That's Activision's domain. They retain authority and responsibility. But there are court documents. If you look at the article that I'm linking you to, there are court documents and there are memorandums of a memorandum of understanding between Infinity Ward and Activision, and I'll read a little bit to you here. So, Call of Duty. Activision will retain authority and responsibility over all titles within the Call of Duty franchise, specifically excluding any Call of Duty title set in modern day, in brackets post-Vietnam, the near future or distant future, which shall be under the authority of Infinity Ward, consistent with and subject to sections 2A and 2B. And I'll read you 2A in a little bit. Including all creative, development, and publishing decisions, provided that Infinity Ward will be entitled to receive a residual IP bonus and a technology bonus from products published under the Call of Duty brand as outlined in Section 3D. So we don't have all of these sections, but regardless, it's pretty clear that Infinity Ward, like with this very small portion of this memorandum of understanding, had rights to anything Call of Duty related to the modern near future or future settings. Is this going to cause problems for Black Ops 2? I mean, they haven't even gone to court. I believe their court date was pushed into this month, possibly. This month or next month, where they're actually going to have their initial court hearing. And I think they have grounds. I mean, I think Activision, there may be some thinking that because they were fired that this is no longer in effect, but there's a whole legal battle over the way they were fired, monies that were owed to them from going back from Modern Warfare 2 that were supposedly never paid. There are a lot of stuff, and none of these guys can comment on it. I mean, it's an ongoing legal battle, so they can't really comment. There's obviously been a historical, stressful relationship between Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and I think Treyarch was basically, they're thinking, and the article describes this as well, that I'm sure they were pissed that they were tied to the sort of World War II and pre-modern era in order to make their games. And obviously they're making a big push into the future here. So here's another excerpt. This is actually in Section 2A, under Operational and Creative Responsibilities. Modern Warfare. Infinity Ward management will be entitled to exercise creative authority over the development of any games to be published under the Modern Warfare brand. Example, sequels to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Functionally, this means that no game associated with the Modern Warfare brand can be commercially released without the written consent of IW management. All licensing activities and other exploitation involving the Modern Warfare brand and IP would also be subject to the written consent of IW management. In that regard, IW management will be entitled to exercise creative authority over the following functions, subject to Activision management's reasonable approval and corporate governance policies and approved financial budgets. Now, you can argue, well, it's called Black Ops 2, it's not called Modern Warfare. I don't think it really matters. If you refer to the previous clause that defining their claim on the Call of Duty franchise in the modern and future eras, it's pretty clear what this memorandum of understanding is outlining. Now, do I think this is going to be used? This is definitely going to be used in this court battle. I can guarantee you that. And I think Infinity Ward, either Infinity Ward currently, which maybe not, just because everybody who was fed up and were butting heads with Activision is now gone. So I think Activision may have more control over the current Infinity Ward. But the guys that left that are still part of this big lawsuit, they're going to lay claim to their lost revenues from Modern Warfare 2, stuff from Modern Warfare 3, and they're going to lay claim to Black Ops 2. I can guarantee you. And I think it'll be settled. I definitely think that Activision is going to settle with Zampella and West and the rest of the crew that left Infinity Ward. I definitely think that will happen. I think they'll get a pile of money out of it. I don't think... I think they'll push. I think Zampella West will push to prevent the sale of Black Ops 2, but I think in the end that Activision will settle with them. I mean, these court cases could last years. Activision can't afford to let it go years. I mean, if it goes years, then they can put in, West and Zampella can put in an injunction to prevent the sale of Black Ops 2 until the court case is settled. And I'm sure that would go through. And if they don't settle, if Activision doesn't settle, that game ain't going on the shelves. I'm sorry. You go get your $5 back. Good thing you got the poster and the prestige token already. Go back to wherever you put down your $5 at GameStop and get your money back, because Black Ops 2 ain't hitting the shelves, people. But like I said, that's not likely to happen. They'll settle. Black Ops 2 will hit the shelves. It'll be a great game. And, we'll be back here next year complaining about it and looking forward to the next iteration in 2013. Oh, my God. Anyways, that's it. That's the news. I'm Sputter, and I'm out.